What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So yesterday Apple announced its earnings for the third quarter, and today the Apple stock price has increased like more than 6%. Comparing with the FAAG company that like Google stock price has decreased 4. That performance is really impressive. So today I wanna share my takeaways from Apple's earnings release and also share with you guys some bulls and bears opinions about the stock. At last I will share my opinion about whether Apple stock is a good buy for now. So if you are interested in Apple stock, please keep watching. So in quarter 3, Apple's revenue is $59 billion, which has an 11% increase comparing with last year. That is pretty impressive considering that a lot of Apple Store has closed during this period, and that means less traffic to the stores and less potential revenue. And it was highlighted in the earnings release that Apple has a double-digit growth in July for its product and services, probably because when there's a lockdown, a lot of people need to work from home or they can just entertain from home, so that switch a lot of users' attention to their iPhone or iPad. Among the third quarter result, the Apple sales has increased 2% compared with last year. Both iPad and Mac have double-digit growth comparing with last year. Earnings per share is 2.58, which is an 18% increase comparing with last year. To sum up, Apple has a really great third quarter result in terms of growth, so that has fought back to the people who are seeing Apple has weak growth in terms of iPhone sale in the economic downturn. So the stock price jump of 6% is pretty impressive today. But thinking about whether the growth will continue, let's look at some bulls and bears opinions about the stock. So one of the bulls' opinion is about the company's strategy. So Apple's strategy is to provide the best experience for their customers. Their interface is really user-friendly, and for those who don't have any experience in computer operating like me, when I first touched an Apple product, which is iPad, I immediately know how to navigate it. And even for my grandma, he's very used to use iPad and iPhone. Apple has working on to create a very unique brand which is innovative and inspiring to a lot of people, because Apple product is so special. Even though they already have like a PC or they already have an Android phone, they also want to have a try of Apple product to understand what is hype about it. As for Apple's product, it's always sleek, intuitive and appealing. That is like usually called have a good experience to customers, no matter navigating the hardware or using the software. With this business strategy set, they can charge a premium for their product, no matter the hardware or the software. So when looking at the profit margin, it's around more than 20%. That is probably because they charge a premium for all their hardwares, and also the service fee, like the commission they charge in Apple Store. Every app launch, they charge for 30% of the commission, which was complained by a lot of entrepreneurs or developers. But when you're considering that Google charged for 35% of the commission, the 30% commission is pretty standard in the industry. The second bull opinion is that they have built an ecosystem from their product and services, and for their users, the switch cost will be very high if their users want to switch to other products. For example, if I have the Apple computer, it's very convenient to sync my phone to the computer with iTunes. If I want to transfer some files, I can just use AirDrop, which is much faster than if you use email to transfer or message or Google Drive. That's much easier to transfer files when you are working on something or you just want to simply transfer some photos. And also because Apple has developed a lot of its own software, like currently I'm using Final Cut Pro that is only available in the Apple computer. for some people who has purchased software on Apple's computer, it's hard for them to switch to PC because they need to purchase other software again, and for them that will be higher cost to switch to other platforms. So since Apple has this closed loop system, which means they have both provide hardware, software, and the hardware and software seamlessly work together and provide users a very smooth experience, that would take the users a higher cost to switch to Android platforms. The third bull opinion is Apple always have some revolutionary products. That's what attracts a lot of their fans in the first place. For example, they will launch the 5G phone in this October to a lot of people who may have used their old models for a long time. The 5G phone may be a good opportunity to switch. It's also the story of how Apple has grown in the smartphone industry because every time their product is so unique, so it attracts a lot of attention from the public. And the fourth bull opinion is that in this year's Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference, Apple also announced that it will switch to its own chips instead of Intel's chips on its Mac products beginning this year. That shows Apple's forward-thinking strategies, since Apple is very good at supply chain management, which is a good bargaining power when negotiating with their suppliers. As now Apple begin to use their own chips rather than the third-party vendor, they would have more control to their core technologies, and that probably can help them further reduce the cost. However, there's also some bear opinions about Apple stock. The first one is yearly Apple's product is criticized the price is too high. Although Apple's smartphone market share is only accounts for 14% worldwide, but it has become the most valuable company in terms of market cap, and the current market cap is 1.7 trillion, which is more than Microsoft, Amazon, or Google right now. So rather than iPhone, which is the main profit point for the company, Apple also very good at sell its related product like iPod, their iWatch, and in order to build the high-end image, they also collaborate with some luxury brand for their iWatch strap. But a lot of investors are concerned about whether this growth on those premium price products can be sustainable if the economy seems not that positive. And the second bear opinion is because Apple is not monopoly in this industry, and there's more and more cheap alternative in smartphone areas like the market leader Samsung. Google also have its own phone and some other competitors. So whether iPhone can continue its growth in the next 3 years, there's a high risk and uncertainty on that point. So the current stock price is 410, which almost reached its 52 weeks high, and the current PE ratio is about 32. So I think currently it's not a good time to buy Apple stock, at least in my point of view. My thought is that when comparing with fan stock like Apple, Amazon, Google, and Facebook, it seems that Google stock is most undervalued. Amazon's business plan is the most ambitious, especially Amazon seems it's trying to do everything, and Jeff Bezos is a very ambitious leader. So I would think that there would be better investment opportunity at this point. I think maybe Google or Amazon is a better investment opportunity, but that's just my own opinion. That's all about Apple's Q3 earnings and both their opinion and about Apple. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!